Hey guys, hope you're well. Just having a check-in today and giving you your training and mindset kind of training that we put into the group twice per week. We did one on Tuesday, which is around fats, and those are the macronutrient. We're going to do a little bit about training and mindset on Thursday. So those of you that don't know, this is not my new normal setting. I'm normally working in the office. I'm working from home today because I've got the kiddie wink sitting here on the switch and stuff like that. But here it is. But the main thing I want to tell you is that we're going to focus a bit on mindset today. Now, there's an issue that a lot of people that we work with have when they first start with us, and that is the thing of consistency. So often they get motivated, they find the energy to get started. Normally around January is an obvious time to start. This time as well, pre-summer, is another time that people start, and also post-summer, around September time. But what happens in the first couple of weeks is that they maintain things, they're going to the gym, they're eating the food, they're on track, and suddenly something happens and they lose that momentum that they had for some unknown reason. And the reason is they haven't sorted out their consistency issue. Now, very quickly, I want to give you one tip, one thing that will make sure every time that kind of fork in the road comes up and it's going, you can either go right and keep things going, keep momentum going, or go left and just stop. Now, in that moment, obviously you've got two options. You do it or you don't. That's it, okay? Now, like today, when I had to film this video for you guys, and it's become quite difficult because I'm at home and I'm not in the office, I made the choice to do it anyway. Now, you can't really teach that. You have to just learn to be able to do that. Just to give you an example, let's say you're 2 weeks into a program, you've been training 3 times a week, you're doing really well, things are really moving forward for you, and you have a bad meal and you go to a party and have some cake and some wine, okay? In that moment, if you can just think to yourself in my head, right, that thing has happened, that negative thing has happened. Normally what would happen is you say, oh, don't worry about it, I've done it, throw everything baby out the bathwater and stop making progress. But in that moment, if you say to yourself, look, this has happened, I'm gonna draw a line underneath it, and tomorrow, I'm not necessarily gonna do the thing that I was supposed to do, but I'm gonna do something instead. So for example, let's say you had a cardio session booked in, and actually you don't feel great. So instead of doing the cardio session, get out for a walk, do some squats, do some sit-ups, do something, because what happens in that moment, just because you did something, you feel great about yourself, you maintain that momentum, you're happy with you're proud of yourself that you actually did something even though you didn't really fancy it. And thirdly, you're creating new neural pathways in your brain. And in those moments where normally you would have given up and stopped, if you can keep doing something, your brain, your mindset will get used to that action that you're taking. And what will happen is you start to build these new neural pathways in the brain. Plasticity is what it's called. It means you can change the way that you think. If you keep doing that consistently over a 2, 3, 4, 5 week period, you'll start to build new habits. If you don't do that, you won't. So there's my mindset tip for today, guys. In those moments when you've got the fork in the road, this way is I keep going, keep the momentum. This way is I throw the baby out the bathwater and I just stop. Just think for a moment about what I've said and make the better choice. Even if it's not exactly what you wanted to do or you should have been doing, do something, because it's going to keep you moving faster than you stopping. Cheers, guys. Oh, by the way, any questions, let us know, give us a shout in the group. We're always here to help. We're happy to jump on quick calls with people. So if you do want a bit more support, if you are struggling, reach out to myself, to Caspar or to Jamil, and we'll help you. Cheers, guys.